Hi, I'm Kathleen Donatello, and yes, I'm Dr. Donatello's wife. And one of the perks of being the chiropractor's wife is you get to get experimented on throughout the years. For the last 12 years, I've been suffering with hypothyroid disease, which is also called Hashimotos Thyroiditis. During those 12 years, I wrestled with anything from weight gain to terrible menstrual cycles, irritability, loss of sleep, you name it, I had it. My levels of medication changed dramatically year after year. Nothing seemed to work. I would, take the medication, try to get on, actually went on the birth control pill to stop my periods altogether. That just only increased my weight gain, and it really didn't do anything for my energy levels. I'm also a high-level endurance athlete. I'm competing right now in the Ironman, and it's really essential that I have increased activity levels and am able to perform at my utmost. And it wasn't until Jeff started going around all over the country to learn of these different techniques through metabolic research that I got experimented on. And so over the last year, we've done a variety of different things, but it was one specific element that made a very life-changing and life-altering thing in my overall health, and it was a food sensitivity. And in discovering that food sensitivity, we were able to determine that by removing this particular food from my diet, I could lose weight. I've lost over 12 pounds in the last 10 weeks. My activity levels have gone through the roof. I sleep through the night and don't require 9-10 hours of sleep. I'm happy with 7 or 8 hours of sleep. I don't have to take a nap in the daytime, and I'm able to perform at my utmost.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jeff Donatello, and I'm the author of this book, Energize Your Brain, Change Your Life, An Introduction to Exercise with Oxygen Therapy. And if you're watching this video, then obviously somebody gave it to you because you suffer from thyroid disease, or maybe someone in your family suffers from thyroid disease, or Hashimotos Thyroiditis. Well, I have a personal connection to this because my wife has Hashimoto's, and I've been searching for the last 15 years how to help her, and in the last year I discovered how to do that. And it's utilizing what's called functional and metabolic medicine. And I'll tell you firsthand, she's a totally different lady after following the techniques that I've accumulated over the last year around the country at various seminars. So hopefully you're going to learn a little bit today about how you don't have to suffer with thyroid symptoms any longer. I specialize in what's called functional medicine. And over the next few minutes I intend to open your eyes to a new way to treat thyroid disease. Have you ever wondered why your doctor tells you your thyroid hormone is, quote, under control, yet you still have symptoms? Things like lack of energy, pain, you don't sleep well, menstrual issues, depression or anxiety, or what many women in our country have nowadays is just they continue to gain weight. Your condition has probably stopped you from enjoying certain aspects of your life. But as we both know, life is short and you deserve to be able to enjoy it to its fullest. You get your blood drawn regularly. The numbers seem to come out pretty good, yet you still have symptoms. And each trip to your doctor results in more and more frustration. So what does he do? He throws up his hands and refers you to a specialist, maybe an endocrinologist, and they perform more tests. But after a while, you just stop complaining. You learn to live with it. But what are you supposed to do? Because until this moment, you have been given no other real options that work. The problem is this. There are over 26 complex pathways that can cause your thyroid gland to go haywire. Treating just the thyroid gland by itself is the same as replacing the red bulb in the warning light of your car. You need to look under the hood. And functional medicine does that. We're concerned with finding the primary cause of your thyroid disease, not just dealing with the symptoms. This is all based on the groundbreaking work by my mentor, Dr. Dictis Karazian. If you haven't read this book and you have thyroid symptoms, you need to get this book. We have it in our office, and we'll give you options at the end of this video on how to order it. But this is groundbreaking work, and it is saving the lives of many, many women across this country. So you're obviously looking for answers to your condition, and we now have those answers. And that's because we've been trained on how to look for the cause of your thyroid symptoms, not just to mask the symptoms with drugs and send you on your way. You're probably thinking to yourself right about now, okay, this sounds great, but how does someone actually find the cause? Well, a large part of functional medicine is being an expert in metabolic testing. There are state-of-the-art lab tests we can perform to help determine the exact cause of your problem. Tests your other doctors probably overlooked, or maybe they just don't understand. We'll leave no stone unturned in finding the cause. We start with sensitivity panels. As you saw from the testimonial in my wife initially, she had one food that was basically causing all her thyroid symptoms for her entire life. As crazy as that sounds, there are 5 foods, and any one of those foods can be causing problems that can result in thyroid disease. So we want to make sure that we rule out the different food inflammations or sensitivities you may have. We also need to test adrenal glands in a lot of people. We need to find out if they're actively producing the correct hormones at the right time of day or night, because adrenal fatigue is a major problem in our stressed out, overworked society. And in many patients, I need to check their digestion and absorption function. If your GI tract is compromised, then quite frequently, so is your thyroid gland. Then we narrow in on the specifics and actually treat what is causing your symptoms, not just treating the symptoms themselves. Whatever it was that got you to this point, the cause of your thyroid symptoms are being made worse by inflammation. And that's what functional and metabolic medicine is all about, finding the exact cause of the inflammation and putting out the fire. Not treating the thyroid gland itself, but treating what's causing the thyroid gland to become dysfunctional. We treat you with proven nutritional and botanical supplementation specific to your problem. We utilize neurologically based therapies to diminish the inflammation in your body. While you may always have a thyroid condition, you don't have to live with the symptoms you are having. You deserve to feel great, and it can happen. So there you have it. I hope you understand, having watched this video, that there is an answer to a lot of the symptoms you have from thyroid disease. You can feel better, and I hope to help you out in the near future. Thank you very much.